she's serving in your church, and you are telling her to do this and this. And they were telling me, Gilbert, we will frustrate you if you play with us. We have money. We just take you to prison and hire lawyers and let case be with you.
No, Gilbert, you went there so that you can solve your marital issues.
Yeah.
Where is this issue of frustrating you coming from?
People who hated me, they have turned up against me, and they have decided to frustrate me and took away my wife, and my wife is staying my best man. At some point, I thought one day, let me go where this woman stay with my best man. I knew their house. Let me just go with a slasher and slash these people.
Yeah.
Then take my wife or just take my life.
Tuko family, how are you doing? My name is Gilbert Manyasi. Welcome to this episode of Tuko Talks. And our guest today is a little bit different. He's a pastor. And this pastor has seen it all in his marriage. And he says that the church contributed to his marriage breaking up. Let's get right into the story of our pastor, Pastor Gilbert Manyasi. Karibu.
Asante.
We are happy to have you here.
Thank you. My name is Gilbert Manyasi. Born again, raised in Western, went to Mlifumbo Primary, completed high school in Betrayal Boys. Currently I'm a student in Advanced Leadership and Psychological Training Institute in Nairobi. I'm pursuing a diploma in psychology in mental disorders and drug abuse and rehabilitation.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a minister, a pastor. I was married, but currently I'm not married.
Interesting. We really do not talk about pastors' separation or divorce.
Yeah.
So was yours a separation or a divorce?
I can say mine is a divorce because it began like a separation, and it began like maybe just a simple house issues, but which led to separation and ended to divorce.
All right. Let's talk about the service that you're doing in the church.
So I was trained in a particular church with a pastor whom I knew, but the problem was that everything he wanted it to go according to his wish. The date of the wedding and everything. And we had also the best couple who were to stand with us. They had already helped us to go and pay dowry, the little cash I had and something small. But now when we disagreed with this pastor, I decided to look for another man of God who will officiate our wedding. But my ex-wife, by that moment, told me she know another pastor who will help us to officiate our wedding. So I never knew by the time we were together with her, maybe during weekdays, she has been attending another church services. Yeah, but so when she connected with this pastor, we were to wed on August 2021. But we had to wed in when I connected myself with that church, we had to push our wedding into December. And when she told them that she has a man who want to marry her, the church told her, because we know you have been ministering in this church, and unfortunately when she went in that church, she never told them she's married. So they all along they knew she was married. She was a youth, but she was pregnant. So for almost when the pregnant was around 8 months, she left the church. So I was not attending that church. So we decided to plan for wedding, and we were to do the wedding where I was ministering. By that time, I was also a minister, a pastor, and among the praise and worship team. So when she went back to that church, she told them, now I have a man, and we want to get married. They interrogated me. They knew I'm good in worship. They tried to assess me if I qualified to marry that lady. And they realized I was good in ministry. So when they knew we were good in ministry, they knew two of them, when they were in this church, the church will be okay. So
she got pregnant before you got married?
Yes. My intention was to marry in a wedding. But in the year 2019, my wife used to come and visit me. We could just spend time in the house as brothers and sisters. We could spend like that, but our intention was to wed. And I trusted her. Unfortunately, in 2019, she betrayed me, but I overlooked that one. But at some point, it came to cost me. Maybe as I share the story, understand how it costed me. Because in 2019, she came to visit me. A man called. She picked the call. She could not pick the call, but the man persisted to call when By mistake, I saw they are chatting, and the message was, "I miss you, babe. Where are you? What and what?" I tried to ask her, who is this one calling you? She said, "It's just, why do you ask?" She just slept at night, quiet. In the morning, she woke up and left. Left for 3 days. After 3 days, she came back the third day with her friend, her cousin's husband. They came and picked the items in our house and left. She left for 3 months. So by that time, she was, for the time she had come to spend with me, we had already, it was the second time, and we had already met sexually. But she had another man who was pursuing her. So when she left those 3 months, I guess maybe she went to another man. So for those 3 months, she came back, and when she came back, she was pregnant now 3 months. And when I tried to calculate the pregnant, by my own calculation, it was beyond 1 week. But maybe the doctor say pregnant can be only 1 week or later 1 week. So at some point, I always doubt if that kid is mine, but I thank God because the kid is already there. So when she came back, these 3 months, we spent in the house. That's how we were to wed in 2020. I had to postpone wedding the 2021. So when she came, she had to go to another church, and me go to another church because she was now pregnant, and I was a minister in the church. How will people say, this is a pastor, a youth pastor, people respect him. She has pregnant a lady. And when she came back, I was doubting because I knew there's a man who had been pursuing this lady and maybe who had been sleeping with her.
Is it that you joined her church now?
Yes, I joined her church now because now the reason why I joined her church, it was because the person who was to officiate our wedding
is from her church.
Her church. So I had to join her church.
Okay. Yes. How was that time when you were serving there?
I can say it was good. Even after wedding, everything was fine, and they loved me so much. The bishop trusted me because the grace of God that is upon my life and how the impact we brought in that church. There are so many things that was transformed just our coming in that church, including worship, including prayers, including the word, including they didn't love more about the Holy Spirit. They were against the Holy Spirit, they were against prayers of the Holy, speaking in tongues, they were against that. But I came now and began to expose the scripture. What does the scripture talk about this? What does the scripture talk about this? So they loved me too much, and the bishop trusted me even more than the pastors who were there. They were very good people. Even they planned our wedding, they supported us too much. And the wedding was done, and maybe while we were doing wedding, they knew maybe we shall stay in that church. So after wedding, we stayed around 2 years. The year 2023, around August, I told Bishop, now it's time now for me now to go, and I think I have to raise an altar, church. We have to plant a church now, but I will not go with your cover. Because I had stayed in that church and I had studied their weakness and their strength.
Hold it right there. When you said that you had to start to raise an altar,
yes,
but not under that bishop's cover, were you to be under another bishop's cover?
Yes. I was to be under another bishop's cover, the one now who has raised me.
So did you finally raise an altar?
Yes, now we open a church. And, the church was doing on well, but unfortunately, even in marriage, we are still fighting. While we're in that church, we are still fighting because we left that church in August. So we stayed for around 4 months before we began now opening the church. But unfortunately, we were fighting, especially after my wedding in the month of September 2022. Everything changed in my house. When I married my wife, I had some cash. I was able. I was working. And in the year 2022, I took my former wife to school. I supported her dreams. Now in the year 2022, she got a job. And she was employed as just a sales lady. She was earning something. Now life changed. She could change, even her dressing changed, everything changed. She could now begin to communicate to her former boyfriend. She could tell me this boyfriend was a doctor, he's a doctor. I left him because of you. She could tell me, men could talk to her. I tolerated for long. So even there, after leaving the church, in the year 2023, now around December, I approached my best man. He had now already begun our church, but the church was now small. It was just a fellowship in our house. The lady is coming back in the house at night, midnight. I can't talk to her. I can't ask her anything. Even conjugal rights, she deny me. The best man and the best lady ask this lady, your husband is complaining this and this and this. And if whatever this man is saying is true, you are doing wrong. But the lady kept quiet for around 5 minutes. And they were all furious and asked her, if you keep quiet, there's nothing we can do. We want to hear from you. This man is complaining this and this. And what about you? The lady kept quiet for 5 minutes, and then tears came from her eyes. She cried and she said, this man, you see here, he beats me every day. When I don't pay rent, he beats me. I don't buy food in the house, he beats me. And he has been threatening to kill me every day. And she's saying like that and she's crying. I looked at her. I kept quiet. I just asked her a very simple question. Is there any day this lady has ever come to complain to you that I've done such a thing to you? Because you're our best couple and the church we trust you. When I had the issue, I came to see you because I know you are people who are supposed to guide us when it comes to marriage, according to even before marriage, the session you took us through. So I went to see that when she said like that, everything changed. And they were all furious against me. And they said, Gilbert, what you have done is wrong. And if you are doing this is wrong. The lady said, I'm even demanding dowry from her parents. I am doing this and this and this. I kept quiet. I never said anything. So we talked until 3 a.m. What happened? Things changed. Now this best man and the best lady are telling me to ask my wife forgiveness. They don't remember I have come here to say this and this. They told me ask your wife forgiveness so that this thing can be settled. Then if you are demanding dowry, pick your call and call her parents and ask them forgiveness. In stupidity, and because I wanted marriage to stand, I could not defend myself. And I never said anything. I said, I've never done this, but for the sake of the marriage and the kid, we have that kid, one kid, because after she gave birth to that one kid, she went on planning for 5 years. I didn't know. Let me ask her forgiveness. But I never knew I am digging a grave for myself. So I went back in the house. The lady was smiling. And she told me clearly, you cannot play with me. I know how to twist things and it is now time now. I want to begin my game. She moved from bedroom. Now she began to sleep in the sitting room. By good luck, her brothers and sisters, they're already going home for December celebration. I used to do crusades. People know me. I used to do crusades. I used to do everything. People respect me. But now in the house, there's fire. I'm going to the church, but my wife is in the house sleeping in the sitting room, and there's nothing she's doing. I have to come out from the church, come back in the house, prepare food, do whatever. And now I cannot question her. My finances was not good by that moment, but I could pay rent. I could afford food, even if it was not good. But I could try my best, sometimes even borrow, make sure my wife cannot sleep hungry, my kid cannot sleep hungry. That time now she had already gotten another job. She was now working as a teacher.
Were you serving together in this church that you had established?
When we began the church, we were serving together. But at some point now, when we went to see the best man, when things became worse, and things turned up against me, I did not do anything. She began to frustrate me. And whatever she was frustrating, it was the ministry. She could tell me, I will never support this ministry. I will never do this. I will never do this. I will never do this. I remember at some point I came back from church and she went to another church. I'm going to church to preach. I'm the pastor. People have come in the church. My wife is nowhere to be seen. She has gone to another church. And when she goes to another church, now when the members of the church come to ask her, Mama Pastor, where were you? What is happening? This is what she will tell them. This man locks me in the house when he goes in the church. This man wants to kill me. This man wants to do this. I was asking them now, if I'm living with this lady in the house, we are only 2 of us with the kid. 2 of us. If I want to kill this lady, who will prevent me? If we are in the house, 2 of us. I remember one day I tried my best. I locked the house. I went to sleep in the church. She slept in the house I remember one neighbor who gave her a place to sleep. But I was doing all this, looking out. I remember the worst thing I ever done to her is that when things were worse, and I looked at the room and whatever she was doing, I only locked the house. I didn't touch her. I thought maybe she will learn from there. But no. When I came back the next day, things became worse. She also contacted my parents, what. I never said anything. I never told my parents anything. I told them, what I'm going through is only me who know. And thank God I've not done anything wrong. So after some few weeks, I saw her coming back from school. She packed everything. After packing everything, I saw her living with the kid. I was looking at my kid, but inside my heart I was crying, but I never. I wanted peace. I helped her to come down the stairs. We are living on the 4th floor. I helped her to come down the stairs. I never knew it would save me one day. So when I helped her to come down...
As she was packing, did she say why she's packing?
No. She was just quiet.
And you're helping her to pack?
I was preparing food. And she was just crying and she was just singing while packing. If I could not be a man who cannot be able to control his anger, this woman would have done something wrong. From 2022, how I started tolerating. She coming in the house, midnight, doing whatever she was doing. So at some point, I was happy when she was packing. As the motorbike went, and it went directly to the court where my best man stays. So I knew my wife has gone to the house of my best couple. One day, I remember it was on Friday. On Saturday at night, I called the best man to ask him. My wife left the house. I knew he's in this house, but I wanted to just act stupid. Is there any chance she came in your house? Best man said she was here, but she slept once. She's not here. I said, okay. On Sunday, the morning, I contacted now the bishop who officiated our wedding. And remember before, even as these things were going to the best man's house, I was informing Bishop everything. And he told me, best man is supposed to handle that. But unless things are worse, those I can come in. So unfortunately, when she went back in that house on Sunday, she went to church. Now the church where we wedded. And unfortunately, I saw a clip on that same Sunday, she's on the altar ministering. I called the bishop and I asked him a question. My wife left my house. You are the one who officiated this wedding. I came to you, to your in-laws, said this and this, but things stand up against me. I asked forgiveness because I wanted marriage to stand. Now, since my wife has left the house, she's not ministering in our church. Are you happy or are you behind this marriage breaking? The bishop told me, Gilbert, we are handling some things, give us time. There are some things we are handling and let us handle them. Let the best man finish this thing. I kept quiet. After 1 week, I looked for Bishop. I went to that church. After I finished my service in our church, I went to that church. When I went to that church, I remember I arrived in church around a few minutes to 1, and Bishop was ministering. When he saw me, he changed the topic. And he was ministering, saying, oh, men who want to kill their wife, men who beat their wife every day, and they think they are pastors. They will suffer, they will struggle. We cannot sit down and discuss such an nonsense. Look at this beautiful lady, how she worshipped God, how she loved God, and we're just frustrating her. Those men are stupid. I was in that church, yes.
And you're there?
Yes, I have gone to see him so that we can talk. I was just quiet. I took my kid, he was in the church. The kid came, we went outside. Unfortunately, when I went outside with my kid, few meters from the church, from outside the presence of her mother, the kid cried too much. Until now, Nairobi, we are in Estate, people are all over standing on the road asking, oh, this person has stolen the kid. Kid cried. I tried to ask him, why are you crying? He said, Daddy, I cannot go with you. Mom told me if I go with you, he will beat me. You are a bad man. You want to kill us. You want to kill me and Mom. So we went back in the church. Going back to the church, we sat with the bishop. He never attended to our meeting, but I was sat between elders of the church. I sat with those elders for almost 3 hours. And I was just alone. Because now the rumors were all over. This woman was very clever. She was everybody could ask her, hey, why are you not in the house? You see pastor ministering alone. What? She goes, this man want to kill me. So rumors were all over. So when I went to that church, I asked the bishop who wedded us, why are you doing this? This woman, I have never beaten her. I've never done this. I've never even threatened to kill her. If I've stayed with her in my house, we started frustrating each other from year 2022 September until now it's 2024. 1 year and some months we are in the same house. If I want to kill this woman, I cannot waste time. But now she's here. She's serving in your church. And you are giving her telling her to do this and this. And they were telling me, Gilbert, we will frustrate you if you play with us. We have money. We just take you to prison and hire lawyers and let case be with you.
No, Gilbert, you know you went there so that you can solve your marital issues.
Yeah.
Where is this issue of frustrating you coming from?
I don't know, because they were saying I'm destroying their name. And I was trying to look for some friends who are pastors, maybe whom we can go and sit down, these men, we talk, but I could not find anybody. But anyone who could look for me, no, I had friends even in that church. They could come and tell me, tell me this and this and this and this. And even every plan they were planning, they could tell me, but they never told me there's a case waiting for me. So when I went, I remember one day I shared something on Facebook, and I said, the people who wedded me, they have turned up against me, and they have started to frustrate me and took away my wife, and my wife is staying my best man. So that clip, I shared that. When I shared on Facebook, they saw that clip. So that's the one they used, and they said I'm destroying their name, and they will report me. They will have to report me to the police station because I'm destroying their name. And the bishop told me very well, we will frustrate you. I kept quiet. At that time, they told me, give us time. This lady will just come back, but she's our daughter. You have to come back, ask us forgiveness, then go and see her parents, ask them forgiveness. I told them I cannot ask forgiveness because I've not done anything wrong. If I will go to her parents, she has done these days. I cannot say I'm perfect. I know I have some weaknesses. But whatever she has said, I beat her every day. I do this, I can say no. And if it is applying, I try my best to make sure there's something in the house. So if I will go to her parents and ask forgiveness, I would have already dig a grave for myself. Because she will do the same thing the next time, and there's nothing I will do. I went back in the church 1 month. I met the elders of the church, not with the bishop. And we talked. I asked them, now, what's the problem? My wife has stayed with the best man, my best man, for my best couples for 1 month. Now, the best woman, his wife is not in the house always. She goes to school. My wife stays in her house. What are they doing? Maybe when they are doing the house, what are they talking? So this elder, remember, he told me, Gilbert, you go back in the house. Your wife, we have talked, is coming back. What I remember, I went back in the house. It was around 2 p.m. I had a crusade for 3 days. I took my instruments. I went to crusade to preach. While I was in the crusade, I remember I received a phone call. A strange phone call from a police. This policeman called me around 5 p.m. I was ministering. I did not pick the call. Another man picked that call and they talked. This police spoke in a very furious way and said, Pastor, who want to kill a wife, where are you? Come in the police station, we come for you. And this person said, I'm not the one the pastor is ministering. I didn't know the woman had gone to the police station by that time when I left the church. And they had told her, go to police station and say, you came in the house to pick your clothes. And this man has chased you out. He wants to kill you. You have just ran for your life. Okay, I finished crusade around 7:30. I picked the call. Out when the policeman called, he said, Gilbert, now we wanted to handle you as a normal man, but as a pastor, but we have seen you seem to be a dangerous man. So because you seem to be a dangerous man, we are coming for you. Where are you? If you wish to run, you just run. If you wish to stay, stay. But we are coming for you. I told that policeman, don't come, I'm just coming. Give me some few minutes, I'm coming. So I finished everything. I contacted my parents. I told them I've been called the police station. I don't know what is happening. I called friends. Fortunately, no friends stood with me. There's only one friend who came, but this friend also had believed my wife. So he knew while he was escorting me to the police station, he knew there's a case about him, but he has never told me for the days we have been with him. When my wife left the house, this friend was so close to me. But he knew there's a case for me in the police station, but he never told me. So even when I wanted to go police, when I contacted him, we went with him in the police station. And he knew when we are going to police station with him, he knew I'm going to be locked in. But when I went to police station, I arrived in the police station, I found police standing and the 4 police with the armed, and they had been already given order to come pick me. So when I came, they didn't know it is me. I passed them. I came up to OB. When I came to OB, I remember I don't know how God does things. That day when I was doing crusade, the policeman was on OB that night. where I was doing crusade
Was there.
In fact, he has a shop there. He has a shop there, and there's a small hotel there. He was just outside this shop, and he was watching some football. I remember Manu was playing that day, watching that game. So in the evening, he was the one on OB. Another thing, the same police station, they were the one who had given me gathering permit for the crusade. Another thing, where we used to stray, our house was the last to the police. Now I have seen somebody has already constructed another house to the way we used to stay, but our plot was the last one. So if this woman could have cried, the police would have come. So when I went to police station, they never noticed me. I arrived on OB. The policeman, I greeted everybody. My wife was sitting on that. My ex was sitting on the wedding bench. She was crying. I've never seen her for 1 month. I've only seen her in that church. But I've never gone near where she stayed. When she left the house, she left with everything. That man asked her, Pastor, how can we help you? That man on OB. And I told that man, I have been called with the OCS because of this and this. And the man said, it is you. Pastor, you are the one who... Because this man already knew the case. And he was prepared to lock me. Hey, on that OB, behind OB, you have a cell. So he was the one who was just supposed to drag me in. And these men were armed outside that they knew I'm a very dangerous man. So when I arrived and he went and told the OCS, the man you called is here. And the man gave order. The order was given. Lock that man inside. Tomorrow is on Monday. Let us go to court. You, mama, go in the house, pick clothes. But don't pick anything. Don't pick even a table, whatever. Just pick clothes and the books of the kid. But if you pick anything, we are not allowed to do that. Unless you go to court, the court will go through your divorce, then you can share property. So this man, I've never seen a policeman defending a man. But for the first time, I heard this man saying, and he shouted and he said, I cannot lock this pastor, and I will not lock him. So the OCS was curious to come and see who is this man. When the OCS came and said, Pastor, it is you who want to kill your wife, this wife. And my wife is crying. The OCS said, Pastor, you are doing wrong. But there's no way we can do that. Let me just lock you inside. Let this woman go and pick the item in the house, then let us see if she will arrive. We will go to court, well and good. If you cannot go to court, no problem. But I asked the OCS a very simple question. If this woman left, what does she want in the house? She left with everything that belongs to her. This man said, what? This lady said you chased her in the house with one cloth. And you want to kill her. Now she has been out staying with the kid. The kid has only one cloth. The woman is left with one cloth. How heartless are you, Pastor? You can chase your wife with one cloth, the kid with one cloth, and you want to kill them. And they have come to pick the cloth and you want to kill them again. Pastor, we cannot, it doesn't matter who you are, we will respect the law. We are not allowed to enter through your marriage issues. But the only thing that we can only do when it comes to assault, maybe someone wants to kill another one, we always come in. And our coming in is that we are protecting the life of these two people. I told that policeman there's nothing. This woman left the house with everything. And let me call people who were there witnessing. The man was surprised. Looked at me, yes, I told him this lady left the house with everything. Unfortunately, the men who carried, those men who took her, the border guys, they were not far from where we stay, from that police station. Women who saw her leaving the house, they were almost there. So when I said I want to call them, they asked this woman in front of this friend and everybody, what the pastor is saying is true. The woman kept quiet and said, oh, I forgot books in the house. But the police wanted to know if I'm a dangerous guy. So they gave us a bench with my wife. We talked. They wanted to see what I can do. And the police were talking very badly. The men who don't sleep with their wife, stupid men who don't supply. No, they are talking like that so that I can see how I can react. If I'm a man of anger, they lock me in. But I was just quiet. Now the police asked this woman, where do you stay? And unfortunately the woman said, I stayed there. Okay? So if we say maybe you went in the house, and by the time you came here, this man we have confirmed he was in crusade. So if you would have been staying far from here, you could have said maybe you took time walking to come to police station. But if you stay here, it's only 3 minutes walk or 2 minutes. Even if you cry from your house, we can see. We can help you. So it means you are not in the house. Now the police opens up and tell me, Pastor, may God help you. And thank God. God saved you. Never go where this woman stay. Never even call her in private. She can frame a case for you and will be arrested. So that's how I was saved. But now trouble began from there.
Oh, it is not yet over.
Yes.
I thought we are finishing.
Now trouble began from there. This is what happened. The police said, okay, Pastor, go and give the woman books. I said, no, I cannot go with her in the house. Take the key and go and pick books. But unfortunately, we left the police station with her. Few meters from the compound of the police station. I went right, she went left. To the house, I went to my side. Before she went to the house, she picked the call. She called my best man. And this call, it was on a loudspeaker, I remember very well. And the best man asked her a very simple question. Did our plan succeed?
What?
I was listening, I'm telling the truth. And the woman said, no, but I have the key. And the best man was surprised, said, what? So the plan did not succeed. But the woman said, I have the key. Said that person. I didn't know it was this person. But it was a person, a Bogotani guy, to come and help this woman pack things. So the woman came. I went right with this friend, and the woman went left the house. The man came. This woman packed. She packed almost everything from our house. When I came back in the house around 11 p.m., I came and I opened the door of the house. I heard a noise. Empty house making noise.
An echo.
Yeah, an echo. I said, what? I met now beans at the door, maize, we had some maize in the house. She could now pour those things down, use those gunias to pack in the items. I looked at that house and I went back to the police station. I reported. I told them the woman has picked almost everything in the house. The police said, we knew he will pick. When we wanted two of you to go in the house, we knew. We were testing. We know this woman will go in the house, pick things, and you will resist her and beat her. And the case that is here, you are a dangerous man. It will have already come to be fulfilled. So you will be arrested. We will stop the woman to go with items. So you will be arrested and the woman will just go. I told the police, I have done nothing. She has gone. The police said, what can we do? I told them there's nothing you can do. Let me allow her to go. So now from there, now life became tough. Now depression. I lost every friends. I lost everybody now. I stayed in that house for almost 2 days without doing anything. Until when I called my aunties in Nairobi, came to see the house and everything. So we talked. After 1 month, I went to see that bishop. I asked him, why have you done this now? You have picked my wife left the house, came to a church. Now I see her ministering every day. And now she came and picked item. And the bishop told me, well, and the church elders, we are the one who sat down and told this lady to go to the police station, take protection, come and pick item, whatever she wanted in the house, which will help her with the kid. And we are the one who raised money to rent for her a house.
What?
And the man told me, if you joke with us, we have money.
Does that kind of drama happen in churches, Pastor?
I'm telling you. He said, we will just lock you. And sometimes I was going under depression. I could write in Facebook. Anytime he sees the clip, he will say, Gilbert, we are going to arrest you. So it was very tough. At some time, I almost committed suicide. I locked myself in house for some days. Nothing happened. I went to see Bishop. Things became worse. This woman is now doing well. I could now not go to work. Now the way I was working, I lost a job because now depression. Sometimes I could forget myself on the road. I'm on the road, but my mind is not there. Drivers, I thank God maybe nothing bad happened to me. Drivers could come outside the car and touch me, tell me, what's the problem, you man? You want to die? I could even fight them back. But at the moment I'm outside the road, now I come back to my senses. I was on the road. Depression overtook me, but I was still running the church. On Sunday I was doing crusade.
And you were able to give the word, to teach.
I will teach well. I will do everything well, and God will use me well. But the moment I'm outside the altar, I am dying. I remember sometimes pressure went high. I remember sometimes sickness. I don't know. What kept me is that I'm saying this because maybe somebody's watching me. I don't know what he's going through. I always tell them, I always share my soul and tell them, don't kill your spouse. I see people killing each other. You can overcome depression. Depression came and took me. I could not do anything. So at some point now, I could not go to work. That house, I began rebuilding my life with a few savings I had. I bought some items in that house, but now at some point, because of depression, I could not work. I could not do anything. I lost everything. The landlord now came and locked that house. Everything was taken away. I slept outside, but I was still preaching. I never locked the church. While I'm living outside, I'm preaching. In the church, I will go on Sunday, I minister, and I will tell them, those who want to be in church, let them be. My wife is not around, and there's something we are going through. Those who want to go, let them go. But people love me because people will come to church, not because what they saw in me. So they will come. But sometimes now, when things became worse, I lost everything. I had to lock the church. I had to sell the items of the church because I could not do anything. And that's how my life ended. Zero.
That is how you ended up to where we have found you all.
Yeah. Now, before I went there, I thank God I met a woman who, and the couple, they are psychologists. They took me through guiding and counseling because when they met me, I was at the point of almost taking my life. So they took me in guiding and counseling. They took me guiding and counseling for around 2 months. I had no place to stay. I could now stay in their church. I also stay in their church. So that I could now, but after taking me through counseling, that's how I ended now being a psychologist in mental disorders and what. After helping me in guiding and counseling, now they took me to a school. She's a lecturer. This lady, in that university, she sponsored my certificate, which took me around 1 year. I began psychology last year in around June, but I've come to heal this year, January, while I'm studying psychology. So after 1 year, they helped me. I got that certificate. I'm now pursuing. They sponsored that certificate, but diploma, they told me now you'll have to look the way you will. So after sponsoring me, after healing, now I had now to go back where I'm now, where you have found me today. That's where I stay, and that's the room of the church. That's the church. You saw that church. That's the church that has hosted us there. They've given me that room.
You were starting afresh.
I'm starting afresh. It has not been easy. Those people that's friends who came. One came and gave me a blanket. Another came and gave me a mattress. Another came and gave me the. Because after healing, now I was like out of prison. You have been in prison, maybe. Depression is dangerous. So you have been maybe in prison. And now you have to begin life. You have now to, I remember the worst thing that I experienced that it was very tough to most to forget when I hear a kid calling his father dad. It could come in my heart like a bomb. Because I was used to hearing that word. But I'm trusting God, things will open up, I will get back instruments, I will go back to ministry. I'm trusting I was to graduate this. I'm supposed to graduate on 10th, diploma in psychology. Because I've been covering double classes at night during the day. So this course was to take 2 years, but because I'm covering night during the day, I'm still studying. So I attend 2 sessions in a day. So they had to compress it in 1 year. But at some point I'm feeling maybe I will not be able because lack of finances maybe. But I'm now restarting life again. And this is now Gilbert. I have matured from that situation. I have learned a lot. And I thank God because maybe that situation could have taken my life. If I say this, that situation, as a man, you have nobody to talk to. You have nobody to cry to. Look at what happened. The case turned up against me. I tried maybe to be a good boy. But now, I have learned that it's not easy when a man has an issue with a woman. Even the government.
And especially a pastor.
Especially a pastor. And even the government. I respect that police station until today because I have never seen a policeman protecting a man. Whenever a woman comes with a case, whether it's a lie or truth, but I was saved. And those policemen that one who opened my eyes when this bishop was threatening me, even they went and filed a case against me that I'm destroying their name. This bishop said no, and this policeman told me, Gilbert, this man will arrest you and they will put you inside. What you can do, because you have anything you can use against them? I told them yes. We have a fake marriage certificate. They told me yes.
What do you mean a fake marriage certificate?
We have that. The marriage certificate is not real. It's not illegible.
How did you know it's fake? It's not.
If you just look at it. Hey, you know, and I've gone through I've been comparing my marriage certificate with the certificates of those people who wedded. It's not that does not look the same.
The people whom?
People who have wedded. I've been comparing my certificate with their certificate, and I see difference. So that's the only weapon I had. That these people could have, and when they realized that I have that evidence, and I told them very well, if you continue frustrating me, I will just use this one against you, and we shall meet in court maybe. But if you don't, you cannot stop. If you stop frustrating me, I will stop. So that's how we ended up. But I've heard this day that lady, she has moved from that church. I don't know where she is. They know when they heard about the certificate, they had now to come back to play law. Because they would have destroyed my life. But they returned. I don't blame them. I thank God for everything, because I thank God because I'm alive today. At some point, I thought one day, let me go where this woman stay with my best man. I knew the house. Let me just go with a slasher and slash these people. Then take my wife or just take my life.
No need.
But God helped me. I overcome that. I overcame. I am alive. I'm trusting God. I will go back to ministry and go back to my church to open the church again, because I had to lock it. Where I am now, where you find me, that church is where I minister, because they have given me a place to stay. Now I'm just like a useless man in the community, because you cannot stay at your own house. When they come to church, they look at you, they say, this man, we knew he just got out. But
no, you're not useless. See, there are people who are holding your hand. They believe in you.
Yes.
And they are giving you the support that they can.
Yes.
They can master, or they can offer at this point.
Yes.
So do not consider yourself useless.
Yes.
And at least you were able to control yourself or restrain yourself from engaging in violence.
Yes.
What would you consider as you say that you're not perfect. What were some of the things that you wish you did differently when you married?
The thing I wish I did differently, number one, is I was not mature. Why? Because when this woman left first time 3 months, she came back. I didn't ask her any question why she was for 3 months. I just accepted her. And we continued with life. So I knew by that point, I know I made a mistake. Because if I would have questioned her, maybe she would have known this is a man who can stand and say, I cannot do just mistake and just come back. But now when she came back this 3 months, she came back, I never questioned her anything. So she stayed where she played low until 2022 again. And the same character came. So I can say, number one, I was not mature. Number two, I have learned to I did not set boundaries. Yeah, I was just let me say a simpy. We call them simpy boys, simpy men, who cannot set boundaries. A woman can do anything. And
you are simping.
You are simping. Sometimes you are telling her, you are even asking her forgiveness. Those are the things I've learned. And I tell my fellow young men, don't be arrogant, but be a man who can set boundaries. You
surrendered your leadership.
Yes. Let this woman know, if I do this, it is wrong. But the moment you tolerate the woman's psychology is whereby they begin by testing. A woman will begin by testing you in a very simple way. And she will do something once, twice. The moment she has mastered that you can tolerate that one, the day will try to correct. It will be a warfare. So I have learned to set boundaries. Even if now I'm not in a relationship, but I'm now completely healed. I'm trying to build back my life, but now I'm entering a relationship knowing that there's some things I cannot do. Number two, as a man, may God help you. Because let the woman know, there's a time when don't be lazy, but there's a time when things does not work. For instance, during COVID-19, people lost a job. Your wife should know there's a time when there's time to lack, there's time to have. So you need also to show, when you are getting married to a woman, don't expose her to wealth, to money. Let her know there's life. There's time we can laugh. Even when you have, tell her I don't have, to see her reaction. But this woman, I could give whatever she want. She never lacked anything. Now the time has come, money has gone down. Things are being worse. Another thing I've learned, that second parties they destroy marriages. Don't trust anybody with your issue. And the second part is they destroy marriage a lot. If you two people, how you met, that's why it is good as a man set boundary. As a woman who are listening to me, don't act as a victim. You have done something wrong. Be quick to apologize and let this marriage go on. I know maybe where this lady, right now she has tried her best to come back. But after what I went through, I cannot restore her back. And I was telling her the truth. I have even told her parents, she cannot come back. Asking forgiveness as a lady does not mean you are stupid. Asking forgiveness as a man does not mean you are stupid. In fact, it is maturity. Whereby a man, you can tell your wife, yes, I've done this. But as a man, I tell, don't ask forgiveness to a woman while kneeling down. It will cost you. Don't cry before a woman. How do you ask forgiveness to your wife? By your actions. And a woman will just tell you, forgive me. But those are the things I've learned. Don't trust people with their issues. Marriage, let me tell you the truth. When marriage breaks, everything has broken. Because marriage is it's like your life has, let me say, at some point, I saw no interest in a life. Like I was maybe bipolar, severe bipolar. I lost interest in life. And I thought if I've lost marriage, I've lost everything, I've lost a house, I've no place to stay, I have no friend, I have nothing. What is the reason of I living? Let me just go. So I tell you, protect marriage. Marriage is an institution whereby it needs to be protected by all means. If you cannot protect marriage, when your marriage breaks, my friend, everything has broken. And I can tell you, I've seen where I'm staying today. When I take where I used to stay, my friend, the house I used to stay, and compare where I'm living today, it's not easy.
But you see, there is that courage to start again, to start afresh. So keep the fire burning. Now, with that background, what kind of a lady would you want to bring in your life as a wife?
Number one kind of lady I will bring, Gilbert. She must be mature, who understand what is marriage. She must be a person who born again, not necessarily a minister, but a person who can support my vision, who is honest, who can tell me this and this, who don't lie to me, tell me the truth no matter how painful it is. A person who can support my vision, person who let me tell you this, who knows what is marriage. And she should also respect herself, beginning with her dressing. Yes.
But you will get married?
Yes, I'm ready for relationship. It's only that I'm not in a relationship now. But if I meet the right person, she should come knowing Gilbert is coming. I will not lie her. I will not lie to her. I will just tell her the truth. And I'm raising foundation of marriage from this, and now I'm not stable. So we are beginning life from zero. We have to fight together until we stand up. Yes.
When you are pastoring, when you are ministering in your church, there must be couples that were coming to you with their issues. How are you handling, how are you balancing, knowing that your ship is sinking, but now there are people here who want you to help them steer theirs?
But let me tell you, the issue of my marriage has given me zeal to protect marriages. Right now I'm not married, but I am helping a lot of marriages because of what I went through. And when I'm talking to ladies or a man, I'm telling. Recently I met a story of a person who is a police who wanted to kill the wife. The woman was going out of marriage, and unfortunately there's a person who had already heard my story. So when I told this man, I talked to this man for almost 4 days, and I had now to do everything to make sure I meet this man. I was helping him as a psychologist and as also a man who had gone through that pain. Until where I'm ministering today, even today, when you look at my topic, I don't finish any topic without touching marriage, because I know the pain of marriage breaking. So while my ship was singing, by that time I had a lot of knowledge about marriage, and I didn't know the pain of marriage breaking. But after my marriage breaking, I feel bad when I see another man marriage breaking. Now, what do I feel bad when I see there are men who have come to me who are suffering. They have nobody to talk, to share their story. And their wives are acting innocent. And the man is suffering. So I'm helping men, especially when it comes to issue of marriages, after what I went through. And as a psychologist, I know when marriage breaks, I feel right now, in fact, in my ministry, there's some area I will never joke with. marriage.
I'm just wondering, do you think the church destroyed your marriage?
I can say yes. And I can say, if they could have stood well and questioned, say, Gilbert, if you want to kill this woman, tell us, woman, why did this woman want to kill you? And have you ever come to report? And Gilbert, if you want to kill your wife, it is wrong. Don't do that. Number two, and you, woman, if you're doing this and this, it is wrong. Don't repeat. But what they did, they took this woman, and all of them as a church protected her and took me as a dangerous man. So this church, I say, and until today I always say, they participated a lot in breaking this marriage. They helped us. They're the one who officiated it, and they're the one who broke that marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you be willing to give out your contact?
Okay, my contacts are 0741 712685. 0741 712685.
Registered as?
It's registered as Gilbert Manyasi. Gilbert Manyasi, but Gilbert Manyasi will appear. God will bless you in any area you wish to stand with me. In ministry, if you wish to pay my graduation fee, pay for me. If you wish, anywhere I will go, how God will lead you. But as I will conclude, you are watching me as a man. Marriage is good. Protect it. Don't kill your spouse. Every time I watch news, I see a lady have been killed with a man. It is wrong. You can deal with this thing. You can win the battle. Depression, I went through, I won. And I'm speaking after healing.
Thank you so much, Pastor Gilbert, for the courage to share your painful story, and one that touches on an area that rarely do we have pastors sharing about it. So we appreciate your confidence in our platform to share your story, and we wish you the very best even in the future as you help other couples.
Thank you.
And may you also be blessed with a family.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best.
Amen.
And you have a very nice voice.
Amen. Thank God.
Yes. Tuko family, that's the story of Pastor Gilbert. That is the experience he has had, both in marriage and in church. But he stands tall and he wants to make it in both fronts and perhaps more. This has been Tuko Talks right here on Tuko. My name is Gilbert Manyasi. Until next time, God bless.